Deixa eu ver se tá saindo sonzinho. Deixa eu ver se está saindo sonzinho. Alô? Alô? Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu ver. Alô? Tá saindo minha voz, mano. Bom, rapaziada. E aí, tudo bom? Bom dia. Tô fazendo essa live aqui 10 horas da manhã. Cara, finalmente tô voltando aqui pro YouTube, hein? Voltei, hein? Consegui configurar essa bagaça aqui no meu videogame. Eu já faz um ano já tentando configurar essa bagaça aqui. Tava configurado para o outro canal, só que aí o outro canal tá muito treta, não tem como. Aí eu tô voltando aqui, hein? Tava com 1000 inscritos, todo mundo morreu aqui, morreu alguns soldados aqui, hein? Tô com 971, mas tá tranquilo. Tô voltando aqui com Kingdom Come Deliverance. Eu fiz livezinha na Twitch, então quem puder me assiste lá na Twitch também, porque na Twitch a transmissão fica um pouco melhor, o chat fica um pouco melhor. Tá bom, rapaziada? Obrigado a todos aí que ainda permanecem aqui no canal. E esses dias a PSN ficou fora do ar por 2 dias praticamente, né? Então eu não consegui fazer live desse jogo, mas também não quis deixar de parar de jogar esse jogo. Então eu joguei, mas gravei e vou postar aqui também recentemente aqui no canal, beleza? Então, muito obrigado aí, fiquem à vontade aí com o vídeo e tamo junto. Jogo top, tá? Top demais.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity.
Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse?
Sai do meu caminho, mano.
So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life? And I'd have to tell him, well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching. Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it. Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward! Faster! Faster!
Pô, o cavalo dele é rapidão, menor. Não tem como chegar, não. O cavalo tá pesadíssimo. Que isso, menor. O cavalo dele é muito rápido, louco. O cavalo já tá cansando já.
Go!
Vou fazer uma contramão ali, fodida ali, hein?
Go. Ka. 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 Ka.
Esse cavalo não gosta de mim, mano. Caralho, por que eu fui pegar esse cavalo, mano? Cavalo pesado da porra.
Whoa, whoa. Everything all right, eh?
Henry? Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Vixe, o maluco bugou legal.
Quick.
We turn right here.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Burgov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause,
Pera aí,
they
rapaziada,
wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
And why am I here?
Maybe it's already known that you're Radzig's son and ward. So not just Hanush, but Radzig too sent someone important to him. That speaks for itself.
Interesting idea. I like it. I feel a bit better. Like I belong somewhere and can do something big.
Exactly. Nobility brings responsibility. Never forget that.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. and hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done.
E aí,
Sorry
Glock,
about
como é que você
that.
tá, meu patrão? Tá bem? Obrigado pela sua presença. Tô voltando, hein? Tô voltando, hein?
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Oxe, acabei de falar com você agora há pouco, seu porra.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be
Esse
here
cara.
any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Eu falei agora há pouco, só não vi seu áudio porque tava fazendo as configurações aqui pro YouTube, paizão. Tava difícil pra colocar o YouTube aqui de novo no videogame, viu? Não sei o que aconteceu, mas tava difícil. Mas finalmente consegui, agora eu tô conseguindo fazer a live de novo. Vamos que vamos.
I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von
Mas você tá bem,
Berghoff
meu
asked me
mano?
to
Você tá
convey
bem?
to
Tá
you
de
his
boa?
cordial
Tá indo
greetings,
trabalhar?
and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
Eu tô dando pausa pra falar com vocês, pra responder vocês, porque esse jogo tem muito diálogo aí, tudo você precisa prestar atenção. Então, a Twitch, mano, ele até que é bom. Até que é bom, mas no YouTube, um maninho meu aqui que também é inscrito ou já era, né? Não sei mais. Ele fez uma configuração boa aqui para quando eu faço live na Twitch, já manda para todo mundo lá no Discord e tudo mais. Na Twitch não tem isso, então tem que ficar pegando da Twitch, mandando para todo mundo. E é capaz de ninguém ver. E a configuração que o maninho fez chega como uma notificação no celular de todo mundo, então é muito bom, cara.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it.
Vai tá mó calor, mano. Aí tem uns ventiladores aqui cabuloso. Espero que você compreenda.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there.
Jamais, você que é o cara, pô. Você que é o cara.
On Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, but don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he
Sit
finds himself at a
and
loose
stay.
end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Look what I have for
Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Svirk and pass some time with him.
You have a kind master.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
Well, if you ask me, von Berghoff wants to strike at the bandits. So he's putting an army together.
Now you
Vai ter que comprar lá o Monster Hunter pra jogar comigo, hein, paizão?
around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Berghoff have?
I don't know. Trotsky is so big, I couldn't guess how many men there are there.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get...
Que jogo, viado, que você gastou 200 conto num jogo lixo. Agora tá sem dinheiro, se fudeu.
it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey...
Ah, eu tô começando a zerar todos que eu quero agora. Esse aqui é um.
A bit of a friendly duel. You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
Qual que é o jogo? Eu não li, mano. Peraí, deixa eu ver. Sim, Duality. Cara, nunca ouvi falar, mano, numa porra dessa aí.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaromir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and they're dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, well, you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaromir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited...
Qual que é? E esse aqui, mano? Você não gosta, não? Kingdom Come? Cara, muito foda, cara. Eu tô gostando demais, velho. Demais mesmo, mano. Hum, acho que você não curte muito jogo assim de escolha, né? Porque Cyberpunk também é um jogo de escolha, só que ele tem mais ação, né? Cyberpunk. Isso aqui não, ele é mais diálogo, né? Ele é mais papo, ele é mais lábia. Cara, eu gosto muito, velho. Jogo bom, mano. Ô, jogo bom, mano. Até o combate tá legal, Ian.
But they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated, ends all. But all above...
No, you were right. That's nobleman's business for it.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some
Mas ele
sniper
tá...
weapons for practice, yeah? So we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Cara, espada de uma mão? Não, montante.
Give me a longsword.
You must fancy yourself a master swordsman. I can't wait to see what you can do with it. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on. Well, ready?
Ah, velho, você não gosta de porra nenhuma, velho. É isso que é a diferença. O que eu gosto, você não gosta. Você não gosta de nada, velho. Você não gosta de jogo de corrida. Você não gosta de jogo de tiro. Você não gosta de jogo de stealth. Sei lá, isso é meio complicado pra jogo, mano. Isso é muito difícil pra jogo, cara. E eu fico puto, porque eu sou muito diferenciado, porque eu gosto de tudo. Gosto de novo bom? É, esse aqui é um jogo novo e bom. Stealth, tá louco? Você não tá nem ligado nessa missão aqui. Viado, esse jogo aqui, mano, o stealth é o mais difícil de todos, cara. O sistema dos bonecos é esperto. Os cara, dá pra você fazer uns bugs ali pra enganar os bonecos. Mas tipo assim, o stealth, eles são espertos. Se você passa por uma porta e deixa aberta, eles vão perceber que alguém passou ali. Dependendo das roupas que você usa, você faz barulho, eles escutam. Se você não toma banho no jogo e você fica fedido, eles vão sentir seu cheiro. É muito treta, viado. É muito treta, cara. Tá ligado? Então, tipo, ó, você tem a gazuza, né? Gazua, pra você abrir os baús. Se você errar a gazua, você vai fazer barulho e eles vão ouvir, mano. E eles vão até você pra ir, pra ver o que tá acontecendo. Mano, é muito difícil, viado. Eu fiquei preso numa missão aqui e você tinha que resolver um monte de fita pra fazer. E o meu amigo, que você tava vendo ali que tava do meu lado, ele ia ser executado, ele ia pra forca. E aí os caras tocam 12 sinos, toca 12 vezes o sino. Então, quando você vai fazendo os objetivos, você tinha que descobrir como ajudar ele pra ele não ir pra forca, não morrer, tá ligado? E aí, tudo que você vai fazendo no jogo, você vai tocando o sino, aí você tem um tempo. E é tudo no modo stealth, pros guardas não te ver e tal. Muito treta, cuzão, muito treta. Mas esse jogo aqui, ele tem que ter um update, porque a chuva do jogo é feia, horrorosa. O contraste do jogo tá muito feio, às vezes a iluminação fica zoada, você pode até perceber em algumas vezes algum diálogo. Então eles têm que arrumar alguma coisa, até agora eles não arrumaram. Já bateu 1 milhão de cópias já de vendas, mas eles têm que arrumar, tá ligado?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
Christ! Shit! What the?
Pô, gostei, tá? Tô ansioso pra jogar, viu?
Ah, shit! What the?
Michael is one of the best fighters around. Watch out! Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Glory to the House of Nibok!
Eu tô ansioso demais pra jogar esse. Esse parece Minecraft. Ah, pelo amor de Deus, hein? Você é muito velho, Gulo.
Nibok!
A good fight. An honorable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honor has been defended.
Ha! That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honor to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nabokov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Tá. Onde que eu. Onde que eu me curo? Hello? Esse jogo aqui me deixa um pouco perdido às vezes, mano. Na moral, hein? Deixa eu ver aqui. Ferralheria. Jogo de dados. Campo de tiro. E aí, meu irmão?
Good to see you. I'll be with you.
God bless you, son.
Tell me.
Nothing much. The days drag on, one much like another. What's
Eu
worse,
vi, cara.
today I copped a shit
Eu vi que vai sair o Ninja Gaiden 2, tá bonito também.
but tomorrow will be better.
Não, Ninja
Going on
Gaiden.
patrol
Pera aí.
around the local area.
Ninja Gaiden 4, paizão. O Ninja Gaiden 2 já saiu. É o Ninja Gaiden Black. O 2 é o remasterizado. É o remake, né? Remasterizado, né? Vai sair o Onimusha 2 também. Eu achei bacana também. Parece legal. Mas esse daí eu não vou querer pegar, não. Acho que talvez o Ninja Gaiden 4, mas não tô muito ansioso pra esse jogo não. Eu até gostaria de pegar o Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, mas ele não tá ele não tá legendado, né, mano? Tá tudo em inglês, então eu não peguei por conta disso. Senão eu pegava mês passado, mês passado eu fiquei sem jogo nenhum, mano. Eu não comprei jogo nenhum. Tá ligado? Joguei, pô. Eu acho que eu joguei o 2, o 3. O 2 e o 3 eu joguei. O 1 eu não joguei, não. Muito velho. Aí eu acabei não jogando.
I can't wait.
I know what you mean. What's your job today?
The prisoners?
You have prisoners?
Aye. Why else would I be?
Good point.
A couple of poachers.
They're waiting to see what his lordship will... Well, my friend.
Ixi. Tô entrando num lugar onde que eu não devo entrar, tá ligado?
I'm sorry.
Sorry eu. Arrombar. Onde que tá a mulher pra me curar, louco? Eu quero saber onde que a mulher tá, velho.
You silly doggy.
Now. It's nothing too bad. Well, I never.
Aqui,
The
aqui.
great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord Bombergov.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My... legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered. I found a great scholar and got him to build us a trebuchet. Then we bombarded the castle. But they didn't surrender. So brute force was required. Smash down the gate, ladders up to the ramparts, and so on.
Aye, when brains fall short, brawn has to step in. Tell me more, please.
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village. My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too. This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. but I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor, and if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
Sure. I'll be glad to help. What do you need?
I need marigold, a lot of it ideally. Then poppy and some sage. It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
All right. I'll be right back.
Thank you. I'll wait here.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want... Hurry!
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Eita porra! Eita porra!
Hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help. Thanks for the herbs and the rest.
Foi rápido, 3 minutinhos. 3 minutinhos só.
At a loose end, sir?
I hear you're a keen dice player.
You heard damn right. All that traveling must have worn you. Take the weight off your... I play for high stakes and all. I have some lovely badges, too, if you're interested.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like to play?
Nice, as it should be.
And do you have the badge for it?
Ah. Now how about not...
Let's play. Game?
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time. Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
Good to see you.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. No great loss. It wasn't that good anyway. Kurwa! Bloody dice. If I was you, I'd take it. These ones here. Oh, come on! Kurwa! Bloody dice. These ones here. My God! Oh, come on! I'm always glad to see smart people like you. God be with you. My God! Oh, come on! What? Oh, come on! These ones here. Damn it! They're yours, lad. Oh, come on! My God, why? Why do I even play? Cordoba, that was my favourite one.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here.
Up for another game?
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Come to take a look at the ramparts. Very nice they are. Lovely view. Though it does lose its...
I'm sorry, but your lord is ready to leave.
Huh?
I reckon your place is by your lord.
God bless. Hey, sir. Got a moment? I'm going into the woods to collect dead wood, if you know what I mean.
Aye. Dead wood for kindling. You can never have enough of that. The nights can be cold, can't they? Very wise.
God be with you. Keep the peace. Excuse me. Hey, sir, hear me? It's a good thing you're here, sir. You ain't local, are you? I've never seen you or the other gent who came with you.
That's right. We're not from round here. We came to see Sir Yaramir on Lord von Bergov's business.
That's just it. I ain't seen Sir Yaromir in ages. Them new men-at-arms are in charge now. They told us they're Sir Yaromir's friends guarding the fortress against the bandits in these parts. But there aren't half a lot of them, sir. Day and night they come and go. And there never was that many men-at-arms here, long as I can remember. Oh, shit. I think some guards are coming this way. They mustn't see me, otherwise I'll be for it. Mark my words, sir. Something ain't right here.
Huh? I heard something suspicious here. It would never have occurred to me that it was you, sir. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like that. Someone might mistake you for a hare and shoot you. And that would be most unfortunate.
No, I'm perfectly all right. And I don't like people creeping up on me. On your way.
You're an honored guest. You shouldn't be creeping through the undergrowth like some wild boar. All your needs will be taken care of in the fortress, as hospitality demands. Damn it.
Good day.
Feed the pigs, weed the beds, fix the roof, stitch my clothes.
Excellent! My favorite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time. I got to know a local girl. And what a time we had.
Naturally. I take care of the important stuff while you chase the girls.
Well, I'm only following your example, sir.
You have a point there. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Bergov.
I agree.
Yo, this place again. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Yaromir's messages to Lord von Bergov, and our work will be done.
Of course.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal.
But Lord Nebak had a lot more men in his fortress. He's definitely not sending you everything he can.
That's true. I discussed that with him. He insisted he couldn't send more men. He needed a garrison capable of keeping the fortress secure.
The fortress is on an outcrop with one approach road, and pretty well fortified. It could be held by 5 men with one arm tied behind their backs, unless they're vastly outnumbered.
That's probably true, but some of the men you saw there aren't his own. They're hired mercenaries, and the contract he signed with them binds them to protect the fortress and the surrounding area. If he were to send them out into the field, he'd have to pay extra, and he can't afford to. So he's sending his own armed men, who are his to use as he sees fit, and the rest have to stay at the fortress.
Nebag has hired mercenaries, does he? How many?
Around a dozen would be my estimate.
Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to know... Thank you, gentlemen, for this little... But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But a bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them...
That's an offer that's hard to resist. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad. You have already surprised me once or twice. So I'm interested to... And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting.
Nomads have settled at Vidlak.
I know. I met their voivode. I cannot deny I would rather they moved away. But they have a charter from King Sigismund that entitles them to stay here. Now, my personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from... So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, you will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in... That is all.
I wanted to ask...
What is that?
Where is the torch?
Down in a cellar, across from the jail cells. Talk to Lord Capon. He knows where.
I think I'll go.
Off you go. We will speak.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about...
What else? Seems to me you were...
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some... Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly...
You're right.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without... nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, noble...
Only now...
Us. True. Come on. So, it's up to us again.
When's the last time you bathed?
At Christmas? Washing more would be a vanity.
Shit!
Ave Maria.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Lord von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same. Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Who is he? You think you can impress him, do you? By how heroic and tough you are? Well, I've got news for you. You're neither. And you won't be impressing anybody.
I don't know what you mean.
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now, or you'll be picking your teeth.
And how can I pick him up if I'm tied up?
Listen to me well. I've got lots of instruments here that can cause you the most excruciating pain.
You're no executioner, fella. You look more like some fop.
Tearing, cutting, ripping. There's much the good Lord attached to our bodies, nice and loose and easy to separate. But you can easily avoid all that if you start talking.
Look, I was surprised when I first saw him. Never in my life would I have thought a blacksmith could do such big things. We're led by the blacksmith from Takov. Radovan. What? I'm serious.
No, I know him quite well. He's his own man, sure enough. But a leader of bandits? Nah, not in his nature.
Very droll, that was. Now let's be serious, shall we?
I want to know now.
Kurva! Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Somebody in the region must be helped.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von...
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake! Ah! You bastard! We've got a connection in the region, but I won't tell you more. Never!
We'll see.
No! Ah! Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Older! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good Lord.
If you tell him, their bloods will be on your hands.
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll meet justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
You should start behaving reasonably, or it'll truly end badly.
Badly for you! You'll swing on the gallows, bastards!
I asked what else you know about the captain.
Ah! 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 I don't know anything else about him. Truly. He's some nobleman who actually cares about the local folk. I don't know anything else. Fuck off!
I don't believe you.
Ah! Fuck you, bastard! Are you deaf?
Hey, easy now. He's had enough.
I don't know anything else about him. Nothing!
I think he's telling the truth, Henry.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
They were our friends.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit! Damn it, Henry! He's dead now!
Matei o cara! Calma aí, cara. Não, calma aí. Mano, necessário, falei com o cara. Vamos... Aqui, ó. Vamos torturar direito. Vamos torturar direito.
Good to see you. Careful.
What
Are you talking about...
What else?
What was I supposed to... What's more, besides? But don't get the wrong...
I don't even...
Us. Come on. So, it's up to us again.
Ave Maria.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a... Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards.
We asked first. So answer nicely, or...
Or we'll use force.
Do as you like. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the...
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying any...
Is there a man among you they...
Ish? Who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Where's that band of yours? Look, I don't want to hurt you, but you must understand we can't go back to von Bergov empty-handed. If you tell me where your camp is...
Surely you can't expect to make a deal with a lout like this. Do you know what he's done?
What he might have done?
Fine, Stickler, what he might have done. But we've got some questions for him too, not only von...
So far, you're doing a great job.
You shut your trap when your betters are speaking. Come on, Henry. Put some pressure on him.
Tell us where we can find that damn band of yours. Now! I can thrash you for hours and not get tired. So what's it gonna be?
Yeah. I'll fuck off!
I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh?
If you'd have to
Listen to me well. I've got lots of instruments here that...
You're no executioner, fella. You look more like...
Tearing... What?
I don't want to say we hide in the cliffs near Rock. There's a soothsayer's cottage nearby. Modana, or something she's called. She brings us water and sometimes...
Não, fiz cagada. Pera aí, vamos lá.
Let's go a little farther so he doesn't hear us.
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Are you talking?
What else?
What was I supposed to do? It was... What's more, besides? Don't get... I don't... Us. Come on. Shit.
Bora lá, agora vai dar bom.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who...
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye. Then all three of you...
Ha ha! Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you?
That's none of your concern now. You'll die today anyway.
So, you can talk too, eh? Tough fella.
Not just talk. He's good with the screws.
Yeah. Is yapping all you're good for? Ah!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues.
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything.
Let's do what we came to do. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know.
Fuck off!
Your leader. You think you can impress him, do you? I've got news for you.
I don't know what you...
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now. or you'll be picking your teeth up. Off the floor.
And how can I pick 'em up if I'm tied up? Don't bother trying to play tough.
Listen to me well. I've got lots of instruments here that can cause you the most excruciating pain.
You're no executioner, fella. You look more like...
Tearing, cutting... But you can easily avoid all that if you start talking.
Look, I was surprised when I first saw him. Never in my life would I have thought a blacksmith could do such big things. We're led by the blacksmith from Takov. Radovan. What? I'm serious.
No, I know him quite well. He's his own man, sure enough. But a leader of bandits? Nah, not in his nature.
Very droll, that was. Now let's be serious, shall we?
I want to know.
Corva! Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters. My innocent men.
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
They were our friends.
You filth!
What?
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must...
I'll tell you no more. Nothing!
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake! Ah! You bastard! We've got a connection in the region, but I won't tell you more. Never!
Let's change the subject.
No! We've got to get in von Berg.
What do you want to do?
What I must. Listen close, you stinking rat. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Ratai. Your band slaughtered my retinue. For no good reason. Oates, Conrad, Tankard, Nicholas. So I feel like you owe me something. I want to know who's working with you in the region now. Otherwise, you'll be the first bandit cur ever tortured to death by a nobleman with his own hands. And believe you me, I'm going to enjoy it. So, what's it going to be? Choose quickly.
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Olda! Sabine!
The groom. That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others?
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing.
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Bergov? It doesn't add up. Someone must be supporting him.
Your ma gives all...
You still have a chance to put an end to all of this. Just tell us what you know. Well then, what's it gonna be?
I heard he's... some nobleman.
What nobleman?
I don't know anymore. Jesus Christ!
Fine. I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Bergov has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berg... I pray someone will send...
How do you feel?
Jesus, Henry! It looked like you were starting to I didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
Well, we got a task.
I know, but still.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that some fella called Jan is in charge. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Bergov? It's open...
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it?
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what...
I don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Careful.
Christ, pardon me.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak, then.
Your suspicions about Semin were correct. We found out young Semin was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
That he's in league with the bandits. And he left his own wedding just to ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary. Only complete fools would dare stand against me. And those village idiots are just that kind.
That's all we found out.
Very well, then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Should we ride out for...
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to... Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't...
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alone.
Well, I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
There's something I have...
Just be sure to get here...
How's life treating you? Not too bad. I'd have to split my building too to get it all done on time. Why don't you take on a young apprentice? God grant you health. What would you like?
What do you have for sale?
Let's talk about the price.
Very well.
Here.
Well. Thank you. And what would you like?
I'll have a look at the...